and welcome to Big Bore Knife and Gear. Today we're going to talk about this big beauty right here. This is the Spyderco Manix 2 XL. This is the Blade HQ exclusive with natural G10 and M4 blade steel. So let's go over some specs real quick on this beauty, and then we'll dive into the knife. Again, Manix 2 XL. This is the Blade HQ exclusive with G10 handle scales and M4 as the blade steel. We got an overall length of 8.95 inches, a blade length of 3.9 inches. We got a blade thickness of 130 thousandths or 0.13 inches. Blade steel on this, again, M4. Blade style on this is that beautiful big drop point leaf style that I love from Spyderco. Blade finish on this is satin. We've got a full flat grind on this blade. Liners on this are stainless steel. Lock type on this is a ball bearing lock. This is a tip up right or left hand carry, and the weight on this is coming in at 5.2 ounces. So first and foremost, let's go over a couple things. One, we're going to go over this knife. Then I'm going to show you some add-ons that we're going to do to this knife. And then after that, I'm going to show you the final product of everything put together. So currently right now on here, we've got these beautiful G10 in that jade or natural G10 color. As you can see here, translucent. You can see through into the heavily skeletonized liners, which is why this big old 9-inch knife is only coming in at 5.2 ounces. It's probably not going to focus very well because of the color, but there we go. The G10 is done in this really beautiful micro dimple, which is perfect for G10. It gives you really good grip without being overly aggressive. I know you guys know this. I love big knives. Oh, by the way, this is not the factory clip. This came with the standardized Spyderco clip. This knife is on loan to me by my buddy Rusty, and he actually put on this deep carry Lynch clip ahead of time before he gave me this knife. So, ergos, fantastic. Action, fantastic. Even though I don't tend to like knives where you've got these two hooks per se that really grab your finger, squeeze, and lock your hand in. However, on this particular one, it's actually done very well, and it fits my hand very, very nicely. Very comfortable in hand, especially with this finger choil up here. Good grip, feels great in hand. This thing was an absolute pleasure to use. I've had it for a while, actually. Had it for probably going on 3 weeks now. I've carried it for about 2 of those weeks, and it's been a fantastic knife. Super slicey. I've cut through some cardboard, some paper, a little bit of paracord and rope. This thing is just a joy to use. I'll try not to hit the camera, folks. Super fidgety, super smooth action. I'm really digging this ball bearing lock. It's my actual first experience with the Manix line and with this type of lock from Spyderco. And I gotta say, I'm digging it. I really, really like it. The jimping on this is done very well. It's placed perfectly. This very large and in charge jimping along the liners here actually does very well as well. It's not aggressive, but it does give you some positive traction. The jimping on the spine of the blade, if we can get it to focus, is it's aggressive, but it's not sharp, if that makes sense. It really, no matter If you barely touch it or you bear down on it, your finger is not going anywhere. It grabs you and it keeps you there. The blade finish on this is that nice satin finish that Spyderco does very well, in my opinion. This M4 steel, which, by the way, Rusty, if I can get this to actually focus at all, is starting to get some patina going on it, which is pretty cool. Man, let me know what you guys think if you've ever handled or owned a Manix 2, especially the Manix 2 XL, because this is a big, beautiful, beastie knife, and I love it. So, with that said, let's set this down and let's show you what we're going to do. So we're going to get rid of this plastic ball cage, or plastic or G10. I'm not quite sure what that material is, but it's one of the two. We are going to be replacing it with a titanium ball cage lock system. Looking forward to that. There's a spring and a little ball bearing in there, so I'm going to have to be careful so it doesn't go shooting across the room. I promise, Rusty, I won't lose it. And then we're going to replace the stock Blade HQ exclusive scales with these titanium scales. And since I'm not going to be putting these on plain Jane like this, we're going to do a little bit of work, a little bit of anno, and we're going to make this thing look great. So on that note, I'll see you in just a second with the finished product. And just like that, movie magic, we are back. So we got the JG10 scales off. We got the new titanium cage lock in there. So let's take a look now. So as you can see, the cage lock has been anodized blue. I anodized the clip blue. We got some laser work done to the scales. And then we anodized these scales this beautiful bronze color. There we go. Let the light hit it. What a fun project. I'll tell you what though, these Manix 2s to disassemble and reassemble are kind of a pain in the butt. What you guys think? I think it came out really good. The only issue is with these titanium scales on there, the centering, you can see that, has shifted to the show side now, which also with these scales it is now only right hand tip up carry. No matter what I did to try and adjust this, never moved. But not hitting the liners or anything like that. Action's still great. Now it looks even better in my opinion, but I am a little biased. Anyhow, let me know what you think. Rusty, hope you like it. And on that note, that's all I got for today, folks. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment because I love the feedback. And until next time, take care.